Hey, Edson, it's Mayor Kevin Zahara with another Town of Edson update. Great news. Our case count continues to decline here in the Edson region. We are now down to 8 active cases, a huge decrease from where we were in mid-December, and that is thanks to your hard work and dedication in curbing the spread and adhering to the guidelines that have been in place. So thank you very much. Hopefully we can keep these numbers under control and in this range now and keep our community safe. Unfortunately, though, we have seen 3 individuals that have lost their lives due to COVID-19. Our heartfelt thoughts, prayers, and condolences are going out to those families and friends of the individuals that passed away. It's so sad to see in our community. I just can't imagine what those families are going through. So we do pass on our condolences. We also pass on our thoughts to all the staff at Edson Continuing Care that have been dealing with the outbreak and the situation there. And also a big thank you to them, all of our healthcare professionals, all the people that are working with our seniors at Parkland Lodge and in their homes to keep them safe and providing supports. Thank you very much. And all those that are supporting our vulnerable populations as well. Some questions have been raised on mandatory masking now that we're under that 10 count threshold, whether or not we are going to be lifting the municipal bylaw. Right now in the province of Alberta, it is provincial law that mandatory masking is in place, that individuals wear masks, whether that be in businesses or workplaces. So whatever we do with the bylaw really doesn't matter at this point because that provincial law is in place. And actually the penalties under the provincial law are in the neighborhood of $1,200, where the municipal bylaw is much less. So having that bylaw in place allows authorities to make a determination if they want to issue a bylaw ticket or a provincial ticket. As far as I'm aware, no tickets have been issued here in the Edson area for mandatory masking. People have been respecting that law, and I thank everybody for that. The ECC is going to continually review that. But at this point in time, it really doesn't matter with that provincial law in place. And according to the reopening plans of the province, it doesn't look like mandatory masking is going to be lifted anytime soon, especially with the new variants that are showing up here in the province of Alberta. That mandatory masking bylaw expires on March the 31st. Council will be having a discussion closer to that date on whether or not we want to extend it or not. We'll be reviewing that information at that point in time. So I just wanted to clarify that. Some people weren't aware that mandatory masking was provincial-wide now, so I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Now, I know a lot of business owners have been dealing with a lot of stress with the closures and openings and closures and all the restrictions and, of course, the economic downturn as well. If you are a business owner in the community, please reach out to Community Futures West Yellowhead. They have a number of supports available, including mental health supports. If you need somebody to talk to, I know it's very stressful. It's all confidential, but they are there to provide assistance. The town of Edson, as well as West Yellow Community Futures, partner together, have hired a business liaison by the name of Heather Cokes. You probably know her in our community. She's there to provide supports as well. And we also have a business loan program available in our community. We've allocated $300,000 that at Town of Edson, if you were a Town of Edson business, you can access that to help deal with COVID-19. So please reach out to West Yellow Community Futures if you need any of those supports. Now, one of the great things with the reopening plan is restaurants are going to be able to reopen here on February the 8th by the looks of things. I know a number of members of council, myself included, will be out at local eateries supporting them. And I encourage you to do so as well. Post a picture online of where you're at, your food. Of course, follow the protocols in place and state your households. And post it online with a hashtag Edson Eats. Let's show support for our restaurants that have been just decimated with the closures. We have other businesses that have also had huge struggles, gyms in particular, personal care services. Let's go out there and support them the best we can. Of course, with the reopening plans, is not exactly what I was looking for and what we were hoping for, but at least we have a plan in place now here in the province of Alberta. We'll continue to encourage the government to reopen businesses, especially in communities such as ours with low case counts, more quickly, and we'll do what we can to do that. and support our business community. And let's go out there and support local as best as we can. Finally, quickly, you've probably seen this online. Edson Town Council Tuesday night passed the green light flashing bylaw for our Edson Fire Department. These are flashing green lights that are going to be in place in the personal vehicles of our fire department, our firefighters. If you see green flashing lights, that means they are on their way to the fire hall to respond to an emergency. It could be a fire, it could be a medical response. Many people not aware that our firefighters provide a lot of response to medical calls to assist EMS. So if you see those green flashing lights, it's not mandatory, but you're highly encouraged to pull over and allow those firefighters to get to the fire hall. They're not allowed to break any laws, they can't speed, that sort of thing, but it certainly will help with the safety and hopefully awareness of our firefighters responding to emergencies in our community. On that note, Edson, take care, stay safe, and we'll have a further update for you next week. And remember, support our local restaurants starting February the 8th. Post a picture online with the hashtag Edson Eats. Take care, Edson.